So in this video, I'm going to tell you about the second POC English Blueprint Karnataka about 2020-2023. So the subject code of English is 2, as you all know. So let us come to the marks, chapters and marks, how it is allotted. Now first, that is unit 1, number that is 1, Romeo and Juliet. The marks allotted for this chapter is 11 marks is allotted for this chapter. Knowledge, there is 1 mark question, 1 question is asked. And expression 4 marks question, 1 question is asked, and 6 marks question, 1 question is asked. Totally 11 marks is asked from this Romeo and Juliet chapter. The next second chapter, that is True Dear. From this chapter total 5 marks question is asked, that is 1 question in knowledge, only 1 question for 1 marks, 1 question for 4 marks it is asked. And third chapter, that is on children, 4 marks is asked, that is also from expression. From that topic 1 question is asked for 4 marks. And for chapter 4, that is everything I need, from this chapter 5 marks question is asked, that is means totally 5 marks for this chapter it is allotted. 1 question is asked for 1 marks, that is in knowledge, and 4 marks 1 question is asked in the knowledge. Totally 5 marks is allotted for this everything I need chapter. Next, chapter 5 is Sunny Morning. So for this also 5 marks is allotted, 4 plus 1. So in comprehension, 1 marks, means 1 question for 4 marks and 1 question for 1 marks is there, I think so. And 6th chapter, that is When You Are Old, 1 mark is there, only 1 mark is asked from this chapter, that is for 1 question from 1 marks, that is knowledge. Next, chapter 7, that is The Garden. From this chapter 5 marks is allotted for this chapter. 1 question 1 marks, that is in knowledge, and 1 question for 4 marks, that is from comprehension. Totally 5 marks is allotted from this The Garden chapter. Next, chapter 8, that is the To the Foot. So for this chapter 4 marks is allotted, 1 question 4 marks, that is from knowledge. Next chapter, that is I Believe. So 9th chapter, 1 plus 6, that is 7 marks from this chapter. So 1 question for 1 marks is asked for knowledge from this chapter, and 1 question for 6 mark appreciation is asked from this chapter. Totally 7 marks is asked from this chapter. Next, Heaven If You. So which chapter number is 10, not 11, sorry, chapter number is 10. 1 marks is allotted for this chapter. 1 question 1 marks in knowledge it is asked. So totally 1 marks is allotted. Next, chapter 11, that is Japan and Brazil. From this chapter 5 marks is allotted for this chapter, in which 1 mark, means 1 question for 1 mark in knowledge, 1 question for 4 marks in knowledge only from there. So totally 5 marks is allotted for this chapter. 12th chapter, The Voter. For this also 5 marks is allotted, 1 question for 1 mark in knowledge and 1 question for 4 marks in knowledge. Next, where there is from this chapter totally 11 marks it is asked, that is 1 question 1 mark from knowledge, 1 question comprehension, 1 question comprehension 4 marks, 1 question 6 marks from comprehension. Totally 11 marks is allotted for this chapter. And for water, for this chapter only 1 marks is allotted, 1 question 1 marks in the knowledge. So this is the theory part. Now let us see the grammar part. Okay, let us see the grammar part. So in theory this much 14 chapters. How it is asked, they are given here. How it is marks is allotted for each chapter, and in which sections they may ask the questions from these chapters. Next is grammar. First, that is passive voice. 3 marks is allotted, and that is also for comprehension. 3 marks is asked, one question 3 marks, so total 3 marks is allotted. Expression, 2 marks is allotted, one question in comprehension, 2 marks for this expression. Linkers is asked, that is for 4 marks, one question in expressions, that is for 4 marks it is asked, one question, so totally 4 marks is for linkers. Next, jumble words, only 1 marks, one question is asked in the comprehension for 1 marks, therefore the marks allotted for comprehension, jumbled words is 1 marks. Next, for passage, 10 marks it is allotted, that is 10 marks is asked, means as you know, passage is given, 10 questions are given, 1 marks each questions, right? So therefore it is asked in comprehension, 1 marks each question, 10 questions are given, so totally 10 marks. And next, poem, 3 marks, 3 marks, 1 question, 3 marks, means 3 questions are asked, 1 marks in comprehension, so totally 3 marks is you will get. Next, if you write it correctly, you will get 3 marks from the poem. Next, that is reported speech. 5 marks is allotted, 1 question, 5 marks. Comprehension, in comprehension, 1 question, 5 marks it is allotted, so totally therefore 5 marks is you will get is given allotted for reported speech. Next, dialogue writing, 4 marks is allotted, 1 question, 4 marks in expressions, so totally 4 marks is given for reported speech. Next, for dialogue writing, 4 marks is given. Next is note making, 4 marks, 1 question in 4 marks, that is in comprehension it is asked, so therefore note making 4 marks you will get. Next, letter writing, 5 marks, as usually it is asked in the expression. For 5 marks only 1 letter writing is asked. Options they will be given, means 2 letter writing, 1 you have to write, so therefore 5 marks you will get. Next, speech writing, 5 marks, 1 question in the expression it is asked, 5 marks you will get, so totally means 5 marks is allotted for the speech writing. Next, report writing, also 5 marks, 1 question in the expression, for 5 marks it is asked, so therefore you will get 5 marks for report writing also. Finally, grammars like pronouns and reference, 4 marks it is asked in 1 question, for 4 marks it is allotted, 1 question, 4 marks. For 4 marks, 1 question it is asked, that is it is comprehension. In the comprehension, 1 question, 4 marks, so therefore 4 marks is allotted for the pronouns and reference. So totally 125 marks is the total marks allotted, including some means theory and grammar. 125 marks. 32 marks is for knowledge. 50 means 32 marks is for knowledge. 50 marks is for comprehension. 37 marks is for expression, and for appreciation, 6 marks is allotted. So totally 125 marks is allotted, means 125 marks is for English, all including options, but you have to write for 100 marks, as you know. So okay friends, this was about the English blueprint 2022 and 2023 Karnataka board. So that is for the second PU. So okay friends, see you in my next video with some other topics, with some other explanation, or with some other new things. So if you think my video is helpful to you, please give a like, and also comment down if you need any help in studies, like study materials, question paper, or any other things. And also please share my video with your friends. So okay friends, yeah, so that if you share my video with your friends, it will be helpful to your friends also. So okay friends, see you in my next video. Till then, take care, have a nice day, bye my dear friends.